It was at the Lateran Council in 649 by Pope Martin I. And the Church declared Mary was a virgin before birth, during birth, and after birth. Virginitas ante partum, Virginitas in partum, and Virginitas postpartum. Before, during, and after. Meaning, during birth means like that when our Lord is born from Our Lady, there's no destruction of that which is a sign of her physical virginity. That sheath that's around the vagina, the hymen. It's intact. And it always is. Someone once asked me a question, why is it necessary for Mary to be a virgin? Like, oh, that's a different type of question from May. Why did she have to be a virgin? Like, why couldn't she just be a virgin before her birth? And that's from God. And then, just have, regular relations afterwards or something like that. Or not have relations afterwards, but yet just say, well, the hymen was destroyed in the process or something. Because that's like real. Well, because her virginity and her intact personhood symbolizes the church. The totality of Mary as virgin is as one who gives everything back to the Lord. The church, the Catholic Church, keeps intact the totality of the faith, and has been for 2,000 years and will do until the end of time and into eternity. The intactness of the faith is what mirrors Our Lady's intactness in her bodily virginity. And being a virgin isn't someone who is sterile, isn't someone who is like, grumpy at parties or something like that, because, they're not having any.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had, I'm 45 years old, and thanks be to God, I never had sex. But it's still pretty fun at parties anyway.
Can you call him?
Perpetual virginity. That is this fact that who's a virgin? Someone who's today's world doesn't always happen this way, but maybe 100 years ago this is true. If you're a virgin, that means that you're what? You're looking to be married. You're looking to give yourself away. You're expecting something to happen. You're either being romanced or you're desiring to be. You're always in the position of going to be the bride. It's only the people who are unmarried at the wedding who, they toss the bouquet or things like that. You try to catch people who are already married. They don't line up, and it's like, oh, this is good luck or whatever. You're going to be married next or something, and so those who are virgins are like right on the brink of getting married. So what does that symbolize then? It symbolizes that what John Paul II says in Theology of the Body, that the body is nuptial. That nuptial means like wedding nuptials. That the body was made to be united. That the body was made to be like married. And when we look at human creatures, we see two sets of human creatures. We see males and we see females. And we see differences in their bodies. And those differences are real, despite what all this nonsense that the world is putting out today. And we see that those bodies are made in such a way that they are supposed to come together. A man is made in such a way as to be united with the woman, and the woman to receive the man. And there's only two, like on these things, YouTube, Facebook. Facebook now has, as of a month ago, maybe it's more, 57 different genders. That means you can go on and click on, click on male or female now. You can click on male, female, trans, bi. I can't count more than 5. I know we get 57. Okay, but the LGBTQYXYZ, and it just goes on. I'm not making fun of people. This could be, I know, people in your life, and it could be your grandchildren, things like that. We have to work with them and walk with them and love them. But I mean, the two problems with this whole transgender thing which are just logical problems. Okay, it's just basically, depending upon how the laws are written, which state you live in, and things like that. It's basically what? A teenager telling an adult what gender they are, so they could use bathroom X, Y, or Z or something. So I'm a man, I'm a biological male, and I'm saying that I'm really a gendered woman trapped in a male body or something. Therefore, I should use the ladies' restroom over here. Or they could switch like next month or something. Now, the problem with that is, as far as I know, and I mean, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but as far as I know, when I go to the doctor's office and I tell the doctor, I have, a pain in my arm or something like that, or I think I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack, doctor. I need medication. It's like, well, I'll make that judgment. I'm the doctor. I'll check you out. I'll do tests, and I'll give you my diagnosis. I'll listen to your story. I'll listen to where your pains are and things like that. But I'll tell you what the answer is. You see, in this case, we're letting the patient self-diagnose, which is like contrary to like everything else in medical history. And then the most basic thing is that, I mean, what type of adult takes advice from teenagers anyway? Hey, give me a break. This is just like against common sense. The body is nuptial, meaning the body was made to be given away as a gift, to be received as that my body is a gift, and that my body is made to be given away. Now, who is this person? I'm having this incredible analysis. I hope it's entertaining. We're looking at the 4 Marian dogmas, and we're looking at the 4 essential teachings of theology of the body and seeing how they interact with John Paul II. Yeah, you missed a lot, I'm sorry. They'll fill you in later. The Perpetual Virginity of Mary